So coming from marketing, I think that one of the best bits of marketing that exotic car companies have ever done is very, very evident when you start speaking to people who either don't own exotics or they're still playing around with the idea, or they're like the 5% of exotic owners who aren't fully aware, and you tell them that you're interested in modifying your Lamborghini, your Ferrari, your McLaren, whatever it is. Pretty much you'll always get the same response, and you'll get this like look of shock on their face, and they'll sort of start looking down at you, and they'll say, why would you ever mess with perfection? You know, that Gallardo is perfect from factory, that F430 is perfect from factory, that, you know, I don't know, McLaren 650S is perfect from factory. And they sort of go into it thinking that Ferrari's just made the best car they could, Lamborghini's made the best car they could. So I wanted to make a quick video sort of putting all of those myths to rest and letting anyone who's sort of inching around or playing around with the idea of modifying their exotic or really modifying any car, and I want to give you some facts. The fact of the matter is the automotive industry is just that. It's industry, it's a business. So there are a lot of other things going into the company and into the cars they make than making the, quote, best car in the world. They have to worry about things like emissions and safety regulations. They have to worry about things like profit margins. They have to worry about things as crazy as what car they're going to make the next cycle and how they're going to revamp their current car mid-cycle. So all of those things mean that the car that you get straight from factory is most definitely not the best car that it can be. And if I could put down money on whether a car from a company is going to be the best car it could be or a piece of shit that they sort of just made a compromise, 99 out of 100 times I will say that it's a piece of shit that was just full of compromises. No matter how good the car is compared to what it could be, that's what it is, a compromise. So, for example, with the exhaust system on this car, on the Gallardo, I told my friend that I wanted to put a different exhaust on it, and the same way they act when I tell them I'm going to put an exhaust on any of my cars, they do the same look, they say, why would you mess with the perfection, etc., etc. The fact of the matter is, this exhaust on the Gallardo, not right now, it's actually changed right now, that's why it sounds good. It's super quiet because of emissions regulations and noise regulations. There are cats in it. It's super heavy, so it is just not fun in terms of driving capabilities. And at the same time, it's just extremely, extremely, constricting. So it saps like 20 or 30 horsepower. All in all, by putting a better exhaust on the car, not only do I get this amazing sort of sound without the valves, and I keep mentioning the valves because I hate them so much, I get more power, I lose weight, and it's just a lot less space being taken up in the back. So actually when you look through my grille in the back, you see this beautiful, beautiful, just like stainless steel, gold, purple because of all the heat cycles it's gone through, exhaust peeking through the grille. It's phenomenal. I think that if you have any sort of exotic or really any car in general and you're playing around with the idea of, doing any sort of modification to it, as long as it's a reputable company, as long as it's something reasonable that you actually have done some research on, I say go for it, because there are a lot of reasons that car companies don't do those things themselves, and I promise you it's not because they want to have the most perfect car available to the market. It's because they want to save money, meet different emissions requirements and different regulations, and frankly because they want to have a way to revamp the car, mid-cycle or make a better car next cycle. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys want to flame me and complain about how you know more about exotics than I do, of course, I'm more than willing to hear that as well. Just comment down below or wherever it would be, whenever you see this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.